A new project is collecting the stories of Indigenous people in Davis County, and they could use our help.
Yeah, the Davis County Museums are asking for the public's help in gathering stories, photographs, even artifacts. News specialist Garna Mejia is live from the Syracuse Museum with all the details. All right, Garna, how will this all be used?
Hey, you guys, there's so much history here at the Syracuse Museum. Let me show you. There's still a lot more to gather. This is Neldon, and he's compiling the stories of Indigenous people. They're uploading them to this historic map, this interactive map that allows anyone to take a step back in time.
We have these murals showcasing early Syracuse history and everything.
The Syracuse Museum has a diverse collection.
And we have some artifacts showing off the musical side of Syracuse. And then right behind me, we have a section on the Japanese history. Syracuse has always had a very prominent Japanese-American community. They got here about 1910, 1913.
But there's a story that's missing.
Our museum starts in the 1800s, but there was Indigenous presence here long before that. 1,200 years of history, you know, that hasn't been mentioned yet.
That's where a new project is taking shape for all of the Davis County museums.
We're finding them and trying to bring them back into the spotlight.
Neldon Hamblin is on a mission to collect the stories of the area's first inhabitants.
There were stories of an Indian chief and his horse that were buried behind the Red House next to Sills Cafe in Layton.
He's compiling details on everything from journal entries to pictures and artifacts.
The group primarily here in this area was the Northwestern Band of the Shoshone. Alongside them, we did have Utes more towards the southern part of Davis County, as well as some Paiute and Goshute activity.
But because historical records are lacking,
a lot of times Indigenous voices have kind of been buried or kept out of mention in historical records.
The Davis County Museums are asking for the community's help in gathering the full story.
Say your grandpa was plowing his field and he dug up like an arrowhead or something like that. If you have something like that, contact your local museums.
The histories are being preserved in this interactive map that will soon be available to the public.
It's really important that we include them in the history of the region since they were here long before us, you know, and it's good to have their voices in the overall history of the area.
And that interactive map, it'll go live in April. Now, if you have artifacts or diary entries or photographs, you can also loan those to your local museum, and they'll be preparing them for a special exhibit that'll be happening later this summer. I'll have details on how you can contact them and learn more about it on ksltv.com. Back to you guys.
Such a neat project. Hopefully they get a lot of donations. It would be great to see. Garna, thank you.